everybody. I hope you had a fantastic Father's Day. I also hope that the cleanup and everybody getting restored from the storms that came through is almost over and taken care of. But we want to keep on moving along with your workouts. And afterwards, I have a couple announcements for you. So tomorrow's workout is going to start with a warm-up that is 3 rounds of a 2-minute jog. So guys, I expect you on your watch or your Fitbit or whatever you're using to time yourself for that 2-minute jog. It doesn't have to be fast. It's just get moving faster than you normally walk. Then you're going to give me 10 squats. Remember, we're going to initiate with our hips, pressing down into a deep squat, hips below the knees. I have my hands out in front of me for balance. We're going to do 5 push-ups. I can also do a snake. And then we're going to finish up with 10 lunges. So that can either be a stepping lunge like that. Any of those will work, guys. That's your warm-up. Next, guys, we're going to go into our mobility. We're going to start off with something that should be very familiar to you, the shoulder opener number 3. So I'm going to find something, a flat surface about shoulder height. I'm going to press my butt back, press into those arms hard, push my chest down towards the ground. I've got a nice soft knee, and I'm just trying to open up my triceps and my lats, my chest, get everything moving really good. From there, we're going to go into something we call the sink, okay? This is a stretch that's about your bicep and your front delts and opening up your chest. You're going to sit down on your butt, reach your hands behind you, get them as close together as you can, and then walk your hips away a little bit, okay? So this is a stretch that I really, really need. This is a super tight position for me. Just how I am right now, I'm getting a great stretch through my chest and my biceps and my shoulders. So be careful with that one. Don't try to really ramp it up and go real hard into it the first time you do it. Even if that feels too tight, there are other ways you can do it. If I find something like this shelf, I can simply put my hands on it and reach down into that. I still get a good stretch, but it's not quite as tight, not as quite as intense. So that's a good way to go about it. Our next thing is going to be the squat sit. So I'm just going to sit in the bottom of a squat. I'm going to use a doorway or an upright of some sort to help me really kind of maintain that good position. I want to maintain my lower back. I want to reach into those corners of my ankles, really kind of stretch that out a lot. And then we're going to finish with the hamstring stretch. There's a couple different ways to do this one, guys. You can go into a doorway and put your heel against the doorway. You can use a band or a small piece of rope. Put the band in the arch of your foot, not at your toes. Simply lay back, reach up and grab that band. And from here, I'm getting a good stretch through my hamstring. I don't want to pull on this super hard. And if I'm to the point where I'm like shaking, you're way too deep into the stretch. Relax a little bit, big deep breaths. Don't hold your breath. For our workout, guys, it's going to be a tough one today. We're going to throw a couple new things at you. So it's a dumbbell-centric workout. So we're going to start with dumbbell deadlifts. So I only have to touch one head to the ground. I'm reaching back with my butt. I'm not reaching forward. So the dumbbell travels down my leg and back up. If I have to stop short because that's as far as I can go in good position, that's what I do. The next movement is called a hang power clean. So with my arms relaxed, if I just jump a little bit and catch the dumbbells, that's my power clean. I'm using my legs to move the dumbbells. It is not a curl. It is not an upper body movement. I'm generating force at my hip. So then for my shoulder, for my final movement, the shoulder to overhead, I can either press, I can push press, using my legs to generate force and move these. Those are the 3 movements, and the way it'll be done is 5 rounds. A round is 12 of the deadlifts, 9 of the hang power cleans, and 6 of the shoulder to overheads. When you are done with those 5 rounds, you're going to immediately do 50 squats. That's the end of the workout. So the announcements, both parts of the app are up and available. So whether you have a Samsung or whether you have an Apple, they're both available. They did strip some of the infrastructure out of the app when they were doing whatever the heck they had to do, guys. We still don't really know exactly what happened. So it's going to take us a couple days to put the infrastructure back in, but they are both versions are available. Here's the other big part. We told you guys in the very beginning that there would be an app we're at the beginning of the 4th week and there hasn't been one, we feel bad about that. It's not our fault, but there's not, that doesn't make any difference. So what we're going to do, we're going to re-extend the work. We're going to re-extend the challenge for about 3 more weeks for everyone. That way we make sure that you guys feel like you're getting everything out of this that you were supposed to, and we feel like we are giving you everything that we said we would. I believe that we've given you the tools up to this point, but this is just make it a little bit easier, a little bit better, a little bit more user-friendly for everyone. For those of you that had opted out because you had a vacation or work conflicts or whatever, now's your opportunity to recommit to yourself, recommit to the reason you wanted to get involved in this in the very beginning, and get something out of it. So there's my big announcements, and we'll tell you exactly when everything is up and running, but it is available for you to go find it on your app store.